Alrighty, here I am back on chasing again, streaming wise. Where are we going against your quarter?
Yeah.
Good.
Checker top.
Check on top. A tootin' top. Sorry,
This may be the last one I think you did.
no, please
I
don't.
mean, you can follow me, man.
I don't want to die from a tornado behind you. It just, yep. I just got you.
We're just trying to get you a tornado right now. If you're worried about dying, you haven't seen one yet.
Right. Is there still rotation near Henrietta, or is that just done? Doesn't look as exciting, huh?
Yeah.
There's a little bit.
It doesn't look too good.
It's not tight.
Honestly, I think we're missing the story right now. We're just making it.
Yeah. It's your call, man.
I'm back.
We'll go anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that. But we'd just be coming in 30 minutes behind it when it's already melted.
Nope.
I mean, we know what big hail looks like.
We do. We can attest to that.
Too bad I didn't schedule my windshield freaking thing this morning because I was going to decide it. Son of a gun.
Good idea. They issue another warning up to the north
How
of
are we in
Tulsa.
commercial break with a hailstorm?
Sky took all the way up. Sky took it as a severe warning. They issued another one all the way up to the north of the city too. Good warning, it is.
Still tracking severe storms that are now starting to make their way into Tulsa County itself and then also into the city of Tulsa. The leading edge of one severe thunderstorm is now reaching its speed.
This is KRMG, guys. You're listening to the radio.
Tulsa County will be going through Broken Arrow here in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, and then parts of it at least right smack dab through the middle of the city of Tulsa itself. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect until 4:15 this afternoon. That'll probably get extended as this continues to move through, and so far shows no signs of slowing down. But right now until 4:15 this afternoon, that severe storm warning is in effect for Tulsa County, northwestern Omogi County, northwestern Wagner, eastern Creek, southeastern Osage, southwestern Rogers County. Again, this is until 4:15. So far, we've got some reports of ping-pong ball-sized hail, but the KRMG Storm Center radar, which, by the way, you can see anytime you want yourself on the KRMG app or the KRMG website, is showing the potential for anywhere from tennis ball to baseball-sized hail with that storm in the main hail core itself, which, according to radar, is just to the south of Glenpool. All of this moving to the north at about 60 miles per hour. So the good news is it won't be hanging around too long. The bad news For sure. Shelter plan into action. As we said, it's moving through at about 16 miles per hour. It's going to be crossing I-44 here in about 10 to 15 minutes. Unfortunately, this comes right about the time where a lot of you will be heading home a little bit in advance of the rush hour. So maybe that will give people some time to, as I said, possibly choose to shelter in place at work before heading home. One thing's for sure, though, that it would be preferable not to be caught out doing this either on foot or in your car as the storm moves through. Especially dangerous if you're out on foot. But as I said, ping pong ball to possibly baseball-sized hail with that storm. That wouldn't just do damage to property, that could actually cause some physical injuries if you were caught out in it. Now, turning our attention just briefly, because it is headed in the general direction of Tulsa, or at least the storm center coverage area, might be to the east of Tulsa, is that tornado warned storm we've been telling you about in Hughes County. We have, we'll call it slightly less bad news, not really good news, because there is still a tornado warning in effect down there in Hughes County, well off to our south. But right now it's radar indicated rotation as opposed to the confirmed dangerous large tornado on the ground that was seen by storm spotters about half an hour ago. So that's some indication that these storms are weakening slightly as they move to our north. So I want to emphasize the word slightly because they are still very much at severe levels and still pose some significant hazards. We want to point out too, we're under a tornado watch here in Tulsa, as well as our entire storm center coverage area until 7 p.m. this evening. Keep it tuned right here. We'll keep you advised. Our next storm center report coming up in about 9 minutes or sooner if conditions warrant. I'm Steve Berg, 102.3 KRMG, Tulsa's severe weather station. This KRMG Storm Center report is brought to you by
Clark Tree Service. If you experience damaged trees or limbs, don't hesitate to call Clark Emergency Tree Service at 918-582-TREE. They work with all insurance. If it's got power, call Clark.
Tulsa's severe weather station at 102.3 KRMG.
River Spirit Casino Resort welcomes Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. Live in concert.
Oh man, that went right over our house.
The Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band.
Oh yeah.
Saturday, June 7th, River Spirit Casino Resort.
Yeah, jeez.
It's like over right now.
Reserve tickets on sale now at RiverSpiritTulsa.com. Don't miss the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Don't let neuropathy stop you. At the Neuropathy Treatment Clinic of Oklahoma, we've helped thousands of patients find lasting relief without surgery, narcotics, or steroids. While other clinics rely on outdated technology and medical procedures, the Neuropathy Treatment Clinic of Oklahoma
I think that tornado warning cell is splitting.
Hey, what kind of weather you got there at the house?
Oh, it's raining. Coming down real good right now. Yeah, I'm calling you rail.
Is Tulsa rain right now?
Can you look out the window and see how big it is?
Should be
It's
alright.
not,
It's probably just my
it's
signal.
not updating very fast.
Yeah. It was a signal.
I'm gonna have to use the restroom.
You've got a right split on that tornado warning cell.
Down there.
Huh.
Do what?
Somebody.
Can you see out in the yard how big it is? Can you look out in the yard and see how big it is?
I got told that.
Okay, my mom said hail here, so that means that my breakfast is coming. Close enough.
Okay. Okay, not too bad then. Alrighty. Thanks. Yeah.
I don't know if that's signal.
Yeah, if you get something real big, like bigger than golf ball, call me back. Alright, talk to you a bit.
I've got some updates. So my mom said she got the news on they got Joseph shot on. I guess like he got one. And my mom said hail here, which is Sunny First in the Mingo area. So I should ask her how big it is.
That other one making a right split.
Maybe.
tornado one? It looks like.
When I
I
killed
think
it,
they dropped the tornado warning for that.
yeah.
In May, and it's got expires in 19. Expires in 4 minutes.
Yeah, they haven't extended it either.
No, they're not.
They would have already extended it. They're just gonna let it run out. You get the Shakota on the side of the gas station that Michael Bueno is not working out right now.
How big of a print do you think you can make of that photo? Your iPad?
You talking to me?
That one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I guess that side looks pretty good, doesn't it?
You think you can go bigger?
Yeah, I could go a little bit bigger.
Can you sell me one of those prints?
Sure.
See how big you can do it on 8 by 10 would be good.
Yeah.
Bigger would be better, but 8 by 10 would be good. And then move your watermark or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't want those like you can sign it somewhere.
Yeah, I usually set them on the back. Or if I get a good marker, I can do it on the corner.
Yeah, you could use a silver one and put it up left.
Yeah.
And then just probably never try it. I'll put it
Let me figure out what I'll re-edit it. The original.
That's a really great picture.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a great stars and not.
yeah.
That's a fantastic.
If I knew what I was doing now with the camera I had today, it would even look better. If I would have done a shorter exposure where you don't get the slight little star trail, but yeah, I mean everyone loves that photo, so it's not like it's that bad.
That's good. It's really neat.
I'm just my own worst critic.
Where was that?
Near Pampa, Texas.
Pampa, Texas. I think we've been through there.
Yeah, we just went through there when we were in the Panhandle that day. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling you guys about that tornado. Like I said, if that had been in the day, that would have been a top 2 or 3 chase. I mean, even at night, it's still top 10. I saw 2 wedges, man, from like 20 miles away.
wow. Crazy.
The whole storm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just rain. Don't worry about it.
I think I fixed the stabilization option on here.
Yeah, I got a vibration in my wheels, so it's always going to vibrate.
Really?
Oh, okay.
It goes. If
Yeah,
you
the
see
blurry,
it, grab on that, but it
blurry
was
fixed that, so it's good.
But just get an umbrella here.
It's alright, just tough it out.
The Oh, don't tell him. You go do it. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I think I got it. So it shouldn't go blurry anymore. Hopefully not. I think I fixed it. Shouldn't go blurry.
You're getting a few big ones in Midtown. That was 31st and Yale. They saw a couple that were bigger than big ones. Most of them were small. And it's still maintaining it. It hasn't dumped the hell for it. So,
Could be bigger ones in it.
yeah, it's, they can dump it up there. It's most of it is not in massive center also. You got some wings that are pretty long too. But the airport's doing that, right? So, yeah.
What is this? Show me what? Where's my friend Tom?
Well, they didn't make it.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll go down here. Stop the flying bag.
Let's do this one.
Oh man. You can get through there? Are you kidding? How do you separate the whole stinking place like that? You can't pull over there from here. No, I'm gonna park like this, then I don't care.
I'm gonna use the restroom too, I guess.
Is someone staying here?
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Alright, stream. I will be back to use the restroom.
You can go. I'll stay here.
Restroom.
Hey, you still there? An executive? Yeah. So there's a an email sent from that CJ DeVille, which is I guess their attorney, emailed to us. So I think what we need, and they say that we didn't send it back, and they're saying that they're going, that they're going to go with the outside work. So I think if that's their position, we have to go to restraining order. So what I think we need to do is send that email forwarded to that Kenneth Albright. Did you pay him yet? Did you get the? Okay. Okay. And then we need to. We need to probably have him respond and tell them that is, tell them that that's unacceptable. That it was never contemplated that they were going to paint the side of the building, and then we probably need to get a restraining order, and then have them, we need to get them talking, and then we need to tell them that we're going to, we're going to have to hit them on the sprinkler system and on the, hit them on all these points. And that way they'll just give up, because it's we'd like to talk to them, but that's not really, they're just saying they're going to do it. We're not going to do it. We can be involved in writing a response. The response is that they can paint from here to here. There was no, they never presented us any. I would not say that just looking at that says that they're going to paint the rest of the storefront. And we need to tell them that we'll take except. We probably need to. We can let the attorney weigh in on this, but if we can't resolve this, if they're not willing to discuss this, then we need to apply maximum pressure. So send it to them, I think. Huh? Just now. Yeah. And it just says that we didn't respond in time, and they're doing it. And we can say we never got it. It was never presented to us. An email's not adequate notice. And that there was nothing, we did not, we're not, we'll have to cut a deal with them if they're not going to do this. So I'll let him draft the response, I think, but we need to get a response to him fairly quick. Yes, and that may be why. But this was their attorney, I believe. That and we need to respond to that attorney, and in a way that tells them, hey, I don't want to give up all our cards, but we can.
Is it just me or is there low-hanging cards?
We're happy to talk to them, but we have a number of problems with their conduct.
Okay, so I'm going to do.
Per the lease, and that if they can't be resolved, we're going to enforce our rights. They need to know that we're ready to go to court.
Sorry, guys.
He's going to meet with us tomorrow. He's going to. He can meet us tomorrow, right? Our attorney, yes. When can he meet? I thought he said that we could get a sit down. We can send it to him today, and we can get a sit down with him. Okay. So I think you need to send this letter to him. You might need to follow him up with a phone call and tell him this is, we need to draft a response, a pretty firm response to them pretty soon so that they don't start this week. And let them know that we will, this needs to be discussed. Otherwise, we won't. And it's not.
Text Jimmy Smith.
We can force. I'm sure we can force them to. But that is.
You
from
good?
their
Exclamation
attorney,
point.
So I'm guessing it's. That's their position is tough shit. And yeah, they
Interesting.
emailed you. They emailed all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Text Jimmy Smith.
All right.
You good?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Send it to him today if you can. Thank you.
Is it just me or is it low hanging clouds a little bit?
It's just skies and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, you better send, okay? I'm just gonna send this message. Guys, I think this is a bust. Y'all think so too?
Yeah. What's that?
Y'all think it's a bust? Yeah, we'll see, I guess. Oh, forgot to answer that. You just now said that. Yes, sir, exclamation point. I'm going chasing now, period. Storms, period. But I guess we still have a little hope, so we'll see. Maybe-ish. They're facing rotations, probably what it is. So we're going to, how is it looking for the night? We could have another round tonight, possibly. It won't probably be as bad, period. We'll see, period. Not sure, period. When is the next time you are off? Question mark. Do you know yet? Question mark. That wind is coming in hard here. We got more we got more storms out towards Norman. Saw that?
No, I didn't. But, well, I saw some in south. It may be in Norman now.
Oh yeah, it's like towards Blanchard and Dibble, north of Alex. Is that off the dry? It looks like it's off the dry line. Yeah, that exploded. much heavy rain. Greg's probably have to run very quickly. Any features? Huh. It's not rotating anymore. This is the adrenaline. Yeah, he's running. Poor guy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, I think you guys are good to go now. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry, I should have called you a second ago. I just got sidetracked here.
I'm fine. I'm here.
I think it was like ping pong ball size. Yeah, they wouldn't know what to do with what I saw yesterday. I'm gonna go north. Oh, Muskogee. This thing's trying to develop a little bit of rotation in it.
Really?
Yeah, it's something better.
Oh.
I'm down here Chicago. I'm gonna work everything else.
There's another sail towards Norman that went up with, I think, with the driving, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Worth watching.
Anyway, so I think we're done for that now. So, okay, love you guys. So yeah, this one right here, the one with Kelly does, there's velocity. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of a broad stick here. I don't know. Kill one. I got a strong relative.
I didn't get the ring on it.
You gotta pay extra.
Most of the radar is slow at my end. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, me too.
I mean, it doesn't look great.
Yeah. Not like us.
Oh, yeah.
Peaks, the power's out. We have 2 networks where the power's out. Is he in Tulsa?
This guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
He's
good.
on Tulsa.
I don't know. At least his power's out. That's crazy. Well, that should be good, I guess. It'll miss
Maybe our best bet, honestly, is go to I-40 back to Henrietta and get in front of the Tishomingo storm. I mean, if you guys want to have a shot at a tornado, I don't know what else is going to do it.
Yeah, whatever.
Tishomingo?
Yeah, it's like southeast Oklahoma City.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
going to track.
long way away.
Yeah, but it's going to track where the one that did tornado near Allen. So if we went back to Henrietta, I could drop south on the turnpike and get out in front of it. Also looking at
Norman's one is worth all going.
I'll pull over here. The other option is to go like northwest. And you got that guy going there.
Norman, yeah. That's off the dry line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's over 65 there.
I mean, it's still early, so. But, I mean, all this is turning into an MCS, so there's probably not going to be anything down here, right?
Oh, comma, you should be good now,
I
period.
mean, the only thing that I would be wondering about is this storm down here because he's got clear air.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to track up. You know, there's Henrietta. So, you know, if he keeps his path, he would come up. I mean, eventually through here, we just wait forever for it, you know?
1, 2, 3.
Or we get on the turnpike, head down towards McAllister and try to get it closer.
I mean, they're moving up here pretty fast.
Yeah.
So in 30 minutes.
I just don't know if, like, you know, the trick is catching it when it's tornadoing, you know, not afterwards or before. Let's see here.
Because we still have rotation still going towards Muskogee, right? Just north of us.
We got a new MD for us. The Greater Muskogee was for a couple strong tornadoes, continues discrete supercells through 5 to 7 p.m. And they just issued that at 3:38.
That was an hour ago.
They're saying it still continues, but yeah, that's interesting. I feel for corridors northeast of Huh. But we're capped though, so unless there's a QLCS. This is an exoskeleton's apartment again. That's funny. Are they going to extend the watch? Is the next question.
No, I mean,
Said it's storm tornado. Yeah. Yeah. Storm tornado still. We'll see, I guess.
if that takes off and goes, it's going to be in impossible terrain.
Well, this rain's about to pass over us. We're almost done with the rain in front of us.
Mm-hmm. That's just Scud, right? What I'm seeing in front of us up there?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
trash. You don't need to worry about anything unless I tell you to worry about it or get excited about anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like there's no potential here. The Tishomingo storm is our only hope, really.
Thursday. Perfect.
Well, now it has
Except for
it has the
Thursday.
sin removed on mesoanalysis now
For Tulsa?
for all Eastern Oklahoma.
Well, that's interesting.
So that's better.
Yeah.
Low level lobsters are still bad though. Yeah, they're 6. Not good.
Not sure, period. We can probably go out to eat or bowling if you want to hang out. Do you want to link up that day? Thursday? Question mark?
It's gonna be tornadoes Thursday.
Really? I wish. I'm just playing. Sorry, stream. I'm saying I wish.
What do I do? This is just a mess.
It's funny how SBC still saying strong tornado, but I don't see it anymore. Again, the cap is, again, it looks like it's
SBC
gone.
sucks. I don't even know why I use it.
A strong tornado is still possible. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can see thunder. You see thunder advance to the next round. Me and homies might go probably if we want to come like this. What? Oh, well, okay, see?
I will say that, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what we're doing.
Okay.
We're going back to Tulkin to go broke up northwest. I don't know if this will work, but there's an outflow boundary being kicked out by this. If you get new cells maybe firing along the dry line out here, that could give us something at, 7 o'clock or something.
Okay.
Where are you headed to?
I think I'm just going to roll back to Tulsa and maybe, play Osage County or something. You see that line here?
That's the dry line.
No, that's outflow. Dry line's out here. Dry lines hardly look like
They
a
don't
boundary.
want no
They don't look like a line on satellite. It's just like
LOL period. Second. Is it going to be in Oklahoma City? Question mark. That rotation looks like it's still there in the Muskogee area.
it looks like more of a Boeing segment than anything.
If you change your radar, you're on the Tulsa radar.
Yeah.
You go to Oklahoma City, it'll give you a different picture of that.
Oh yeah, it's
It
dead.
doesn't really look like you got any kind of. It's very, very broad.
Yeah. Barely see anything.
On the clouds coming out here, that's the main vortex coming out. And as that overspreads the dry line, which is right there, it's probably going to kick off more storms. And I'm watching the clouds start getting agitated right there. You may see a storm fire up here, and it's been sunny. They still got 70 dew points out here. Look at Mesonet. That's 87 over 71, 85 over 71, 84 over 74. Like western Osage County right through here. Then you go from like 84 to 68. So that outflow boundary sitting there with Zeta vorticity. So if you got a storm to interact, it goes up out here and it interacts with the outflow boundary, it may give you something. So I'm kind of like, it's either that or go down in the trees and hills and try to catch one moving at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah. So it's still hard. Still happening.
Yeah, I mean, we're asking for a prayer, a miracle.
Yeah.
But Ruben knows miracles happen sometimes. Like last year in Kansas, like we thought the day was over. And I literally was like, we need that little cloud over there to become something.
Yeah.
And it did. Now, it's not like it listens to me. It's like, okay. But sometimes the atmosphere, works out.
Right. think I fixed with the blurriness. I think I did pretty good. The lighting probably isn't as good, but I fixed the blurriness. So that's good. I got this doggone meeting at 6. Watch it be a tornado warning at 6.
There won't be. No, we're not getting tornadoes at all, so that's a 0% chance. They just got wrecked by hail and downbursts. They're done.
Yeah.
It's 69 degrees there now.
Yeah.
So take that hope, throw it out the window. You need to be praying for Osage County to give you a gift.
Right.
Manny's on his third Dr. Pepper of the day. Biggest one yet.
Yeah.
Manny. Kidneys went wide.
Only for today, probably.
Goodness, every time.
It's another way of getting energy and trying to.
But
It's another way of getting energy a little bit. So drink energy drinks. Energy.
this kind of weather puts you to sleep.
Yeah, that is true too. So I'm trying not to.
I mean, if it comes down to it, to salvage the day, total loss, you just get on the backside of these storms, the sunset, you see all the pretty bananas.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just do what you can. I mean, by evening it might already be, my son said it might already be like Tulsa back in the today would be going AWOL if we had not had storms all day.
Right.
If the wave was coming out, if there wasn't a lead wave, it's the main wave that's coming out now, it's just kicking off storms. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
All this crap right here. 65 degrees and 435 with rain.
We're going, yeah, so we're going out towards back to Tulsa, but we're going to watch the west, right?
Yeah, with the thought of maybe running up to Osage County. If I think convection is at night.
Okay.
like would be a Hail Mary, but you've got pretty good converters out near Stillwater on the dry line. And you've got temperatures just west of that, the upper 80s, and then the east of it, in the low to mid 80s. And it looks like you've got an outflow boundary for more storms. So if you're able to get a storm to go up on the dry line as you get the outflow boundary, it might be able to do something. But the wave is coming out now, the main wave. You can see all the Acus overspreading the high plains. So, you know, you're going to get cooling aloft, you're going to get increased descent. But there's no guarantees. You could have a storm just go up on the dry line up there. If one does, then it just struggles. You know, I don't know. So, but it's either that or you just go down to McAllister and catch like the southern cells, the lead cells down there in the jungle, and try to catch something moving at 50.
No.
Right. Yeah. So I'm working back to Tulsa and I'm keeping an eye on maybe like Osage County if something pops up there. But other than that, it's done. Yeah. It's probably done.
I've been like getting the downtown.
Yeah, we're out near Muskogee. I got in position down in Shakota. And of course that storm just looked like garbage. So now I'm just working back up to the metro. Yeah. But if I see it,
I would do it. 65 and keep up some of it.
wow. I don't know how big a hail it produced. I heard ping pong ball. I don't know if it got any bigger than that.
I saw 1 2 inch before, but from like 1 to 1.5.
Yeah.
I think that somebody said the biggest is a 31st scale. So.
Oh, great. I don't even think Fox has used my stream at all
They issued
today.
another tornado warning.
Because, I mean, it's not like I have anything that's cool and I have a printer with windshield. So it's probably like, unless he's got a tornado, we're just going to scrap his shot.
They got the tornado warning to Maricopa. That's way down south.
Yeah. It's just the problem with those, Manny. It's like they're moving so fast. Yeah, you get one shot. I mean, not like a 15, 20 minutes of keeping up with it because the roads are so bad down there.
Yeah.
You literally get to watch it cross the road, and if it has a tornado, you'll get a glimpse of it. If not, then that's it.
Yeah.
And then you're dodging radiant hail the whole way home.
Right.
Yeah, that is not fun.
OKC's got severe warning now.
And it's not even like it's plastic paper cell either. It's just like,
HP lead cluster kind of thing.
yeah, like I'll paint real paper cells down there because it's real fast. And then it just rain blob with a little rotation on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Main wave coming out with the track.
I see some attempts on the water. Radar.
Yeah. I mean, you could. You don't need a ton of real estate, right? Like, when you've got that much moisture in the air, it's not like it's got to suck up a whole ton just to get something out of it. You get a lot of bang for your buck. And they got steep low lapse rates. So if you did get a storm and it was able to hit the outflow boundary, it may only be like 1 or 2 cycles. You may get 1 tornado out of it, but it's better than nothing if you're there. Because there will be vorticity on that outflow boundary. And there are days that work like that where you get westward moving outflow boundaries and produce tornadoes.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, again, it's still, you know, right? Like, unless you want to go south.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's most of Osage County though, but
Right. Yeah. And you got temperatures in
that
the
actually get storms right up the water in Osage County.
right and hit the outflow boundary and do its thing.
The outflow boundary is moving, that's going
Yeah, but it may
Beginning
stall.
up.
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, it could just undercut it, right? Storm looks good. Got a good wall cloud developing, and then whoosh. But it could also just like at the right moment and then make a tornado. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm here at 412 and whatever. I may just take 412 over to like see Wonder Pawnee.
yeah, that's not a bad idea because it's not
That's an easy drive. That's an easy drive back.
right. It's only not even 5 o'clock yet, so it's not like it's at 9 or 10
Yeah.
at night either. Yeah, I mean I'm in Muskogee now, so like if it goes, it's just gonna be me like driving to it.
Yeah. Start coming in the Tulsa. Classic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are blowing
Wave after wave.
trash. Said at the same time.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I mean, maybe it's silly for me to drive home and then have to turn right back around.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's 83 over 72 in Cushing, wherever that is, southeast wind.
Yeah.
I mean, that Oklahoma City storm that's over Oklahoma City, if that were to keep going, have a track up towards Stillwater, like that could end up being something to watch. So wait and see. Probably not, but who knows? Let's see, is it a less split or is it? I think it just came up on its own. Yeah, it just formed on its own.
Reached out executive.
Oh.
Did they deliver a box? Just
Yeah, I think
Amazon
that might be it. Like that cell that's
Okay.
moving through Oklahoma City could end up being interesting here in an hour or two.
I hope.
Yeah.
Probably not,
Yeah.
because Manny's just over here. I hope tornado. No. This is most of the storm chasing right here. Just trash. Eastern Oklahoma does not know how to do a tornado outbreak. That died in the 90s
look under the H
or the 70s,
Yeah.
whenever that was.
Okay, then
Yeah, we had some good ones in the 80s and 90s.
maybe it was made to the.
Yeah, I guess April 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah, April 26, 91 was a outbreak.
I was afraid I might
Yeah.
have made a.
Memorial Day 97 had some good tornadoes.
Right.
Yeah, that was like when I started
We
chasing.
looked at that with.
And then remember,
Is that
2010, we
version
had the
start with
I-40
5
one that dropped tornadoes all the way to like Muskogee,
There's the
Yeah,
five,
that's
five,
right.
to Okogie,
five,
Henrietta.
and then, but,
Yeah, but I didn't see it, so it doesn't really count.
I think that was the last good East Oklahoma Day. I guess May 22nd, 19.
Yeah. That wasn't that great.
Isn't that cool?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, camera.
It would have been good if it had been in better terrain.
Yeah. For sure.
What do you mean?
Like that over a good road
What is
network.
the- what is the file
Right
name?
next to it. Well, I bet
So
I
how
guess
can you,
I
how
better
do you know that there's
remember
not,
up
okay,
west.
it's not in there?
Alright, go kill it. Save Osage County.
But there's no name for it?
I will.
That's alright.
I'll send them a check.
I'll just have to
They'll
send it
have one.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Good luck.
Alright, you
See
too,
ya.
bud. Bye.
Yeah, I do. I gotta go. Yes. Just a second, I'll tell you. Stand by. Okay, yeah, hold on. It's the back door. Yes, it's probably where you just walked. That's 712. So it may be because it was opened and closed. And okay, yeah, it's the back door. It's the door. Okay, thank you very much. start with a 0505 NIF. Is that the same file name? And it's not in there? It is in the section that's HVACs. Because David and I went over that, and it was, unless I got deleted, erased something. But okay, there's a section that covers, it's after the common area maintenance, property taxes, insurance, and it's labeled HVAC. And it's a long section that talks about how they'll notify us and then we will send it back for adjustment. They send it to us for adjustment, put it back and forth. It's in that same section where it says that he's responsible for the first 10 years. And then, it's all, like I said, it's possible we got deleted by accident. You're trying to open the file. Well, again, how can you read it if you haven't opened it? Yes.
Is that part of what this guy becomes a river?
Yeah.
I don't remember what page it's on.
This sound is just like a fire hydrant.
It does. It's great.
No, it was not. It was in the section
Wow.
that talks
That was a
about,
good CG right there.
It's in the HVAC section.
Maybe that's all I do is shoot CGs.
After cam expenses, there's maintenance. It's in the part that talks about maintenance. It is there. Okay. All right, page 19. All right, very good. No problem. Hello. Oh, God. Hang on a second. Hold on. Hello. Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you.
mean, look at that. We were just in Muskogee, right behind that, and it's already over Tahlequah now.
That's fast.
We wouldn't have even got close to that.
And it's rain wrapped.
Yeah. And it's moving through awful terrain.
Yeah. We still got some storms building towards Stillwater, huh? Growing just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to become anything. It's that severe one in Oklahoma City is going to track up near Stillwater.
Yeah.
That's like our only hope.
Yeah.
They're all tornado warned down in southern Oklahoma, but again, it's just like, I hate chasing down there. It sucks. Especially, I mean, it's alright if the storms are moving slow, but when they're moving 50, it's just really impossible.
Yeah.
If it was cleaner, if there were less storms, and that was a target, I'd be more intrigued. But when everything's rain wrapped, I've seen no pictures of tornadoes today.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing? See, why do we have a Ford over here doing 60 miles an hour and into 80? It's only Fords. No. Great.
So what's going on? Oh, I sent you an email. Yeah. They sent me an email. Yes. But it's a secret notice. No, okay. We'll have to fix that because those are automated deals done by Secret Wells. And maybe the government got hand signed. So, I'll have to, I don't know that I want those to be assignable. They do have, I mean, they have to be able to write checks because they write all the checks out of that fund. But most of them are done electronically, so they do a guide that way those that's the so let me, I'll have to take care of it on my and ask them what we do. I'm not sure how this thing is set up. We set up a lot of people, so I need to call them and ask them what I can always write them a check. Cover that one and figure out Yeah, that's what it is. It's I've never seen any of the manual checks. Everything else is electronic. Well, I'll call them and ask them. I don't know exactly how this works with our best on that. I see it every day. I've never seen the checkbooks, but I don't really know if they probably have someone to contact about things in the show. She took over for the lady that retired. They took over temporarily, so I'm sure that's what it was. Most of them, I don't know. One of the other ones not, but the other ones are electronic. But I'll find out. I'll find out. No. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Just leave it wrong. I'll bet you in a minute. I'll double check. That is somewhat, there was somebody who was in the lines, and I didn't want to mess with it myself, and so I authorized that. I told them to go ahead and do it. So that's what, I'm sure that's what it is. I don't know if they could force it to you. And if it was earlier, I can call and flag. And if they're sending it back, no, there's no vote. Checks. Okay, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Thank you.
Where at?
That one right there. At least it used to be.
Around the Muskogee.
Yeah. The original tower fell down in an ice storm in 1987.
Oh, here's the other tower. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's Channel 8. It used to be anyway.
What does that mean?
the reservoir's out there too.
That's for Channel 8 broadcaster 6.
Oh, that's cool.
Channel 6 and all the others are up here.
That's cool.
These towers out here are really good for lightning going up, like striking up off of, they go up into the sky. Instead of coming down from the cloud, it goes the other way.
Why is that?
Positive lightning strikes, and I guess they build up on the tower. And I don't know why it freezes up.
You gotta charge.
Well, it has, it happens generally with the big thunderstorm complexes on the backside of the dam. And late at night, like usually after 10 or 11 at night.
It's gotta be the charge builds up on the tower.
Right.
Static
But I
charge.
don't know why it goes upwards versus down.
Because it's gotta, the only way that can happen is for the charge on the tower to be in excess of the charge in the house. And lose some out of those.
Yeah.
I know it's got wind running through it or something.
The ice crystal goes
I
really
don't
long.
know, but it's also grounded
Yeah.
in the ground, so you think, how could it build up the ground? But then it shouldn't. There's gotta be some type of unusual condition that doesn't happen. These towers out here are really, really high.
Yeah, over 1,000 feet, right?
I think that they, yes, they're over 1,000 feet from the ground. Ugh.
What's this stuff for?
Low, right?
That's cool. Right off the ground.
Radar.
That's fine.
Sucks.
It was definitely worth
Going.
either, you know,
Taking
it was
a
definitely
chance
worth
on it.
doing because
Yeah, I mean, you can't ignore a day like this. 'cause you
no,
just
not
never
this time
know.
of year.
Right.
Right.
But it's May and Chase.
That's right. It could have turned out like yesterday. So
Yeah, if we hadn't over-initiated, or if we just had the actual break in between.
So what happened? You think that we did not get enough clearing?
Right,
Or was
we
it
had
the
storms
early
go up
initi-
to, yeah, it's
Too
both.
early.
Both?
Yeah, if we'd been sunny from sunrise, the early round may have tornadoed.
Yeah.
But, and then we over-initiated. Like, imagine if our storms had waited until 4 o'clock today to fire. Like, we didn't have storms all day until 4. And we had been partly cloudy all day. It's like 87 degrees outside with like a 74 dew point. We'd be looking at, they may have upgraded to high risk.
So the storms created rain-cooled air
Yeah.
and
Yep.
some shade, I guess, from
Yeah.
anvil. I don't know if we really had any anvils, but that was
Yeah.
it. It basically, as you said, so that rain-cooled air took the instability out,
Right. So we're
Yes.
66 now outside.
and the instability was based on
Heat, humidity.
and yeah.
You still have elevated instability, which is why you've been getting hail. Because hailstorms don't need surface-based. They don't have to be surface-based. There's a lot of instability above the ground because the air aloft is so cold, which is why we're having intense thunderstorms that are producing hail and crazy lightning and wind. But you got to have that humid air from the ground to get you a tornado. And the storm down there in south central Oklahoma was able to do it because they had access to it. And, you know, and the storm east of us may do it because it's kind of by itself in front of everything.
So why
What's
did
this
it
right here?
initiate so early?
Because there was a lead wave coming out, like an impulse.
Yeah.
So you just had a ripple in the jet stream and it created lift. And because you were so unstable above the cap, it didn't matter.
It just took those storm
It just developed them right over the top of the cap.
What's all this right here?
That is just kind of fragmented clouds that are condensing on the edge of the outflow of this rain. So, and it's just pushing out away. Very benign. SLC, as they say.
It's not even that scary.
It's still tornado warning all the way out to the east.
And that one would be buried in rain. You know, it's already moving into Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like we just got from Muskogee back to Tulsa, and it's in Arkansas. We're about to be in Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's how fast it's moving.
Yeah.
Now we're getting outflow winds.
Yeah, 'cause this one's severe warning. From what?
One here.
Yeah, this one, this storm. I don't know how long ago it was I realized that.
The one we're driving through.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
But it's, I mean, there's no way to.
It's just rain and hail.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Wind. You know, a little downburst.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some power outages also. Probably some microbursts.
Yeah.
Why did that meteorologist shave her hair?
He has cancer. Yeah. Made me fall asleep.